Guys, leave everything and go to the theaters to watch this wonderful movie called Dhadak 2. You don't want to miss it for the world. I'm so glad I watched Dhadak 2 in the theaters today. The movie takes you on an emotional roller coaster throughout while delivering the social message to the point. The movie kept on evoking emotions inside me where I was sometimes virtually on the verge of tears of anger and sometimes tears of joy. Kudos to Shazia Iqbal, who's a director of Dhadak 2, to dish out such classy cinema which touches your heart and gives you a wake up call regarding what is happening in the majority of the country on the ground while we sit cozy in our ivory towers, blissfully unaware and comfortably numb, thinking that everything is hunky dory in our nation because we are having good expressways and shopping malls and that we are the fourth largest economy in the world. The movie is about the protagonist Nilesh, played by Siddhant Chaturvedi, who is from a low caste in the society, a Dalit, and has ambitions to become a lawyer and thus manages to join a law college under the quota system. There, he gradually falls in love with an upper caste fellow girl student, Vidisha or Vidhi, played by Tripti Dimri. And then Nilesh realizes that the whole world is against him due to the caste divide. And the whole movie is about this journey of Nilesh's struggle where there are tender moments as he falls in love and shares some intimate moments with Vidhi. Then there are those helpless moments when Nilesh is persecuted, and then there are those heartrending moments when a dog is symbolically crushed by a train, and then there are those redeeming moments where the violence comes out of Nilesh because even a cornered cat will lash back at you. The whole movie is a bunch of characters played out so beautifully by each one of them, and each one impresses you and leaves their mark on the film and your heart. I wonder if I've ever watched a movie where you remember so many characters afterwards and say to yourself, wow, what a performance by each one of them. Be it the law college student enacted by Priyank Tiwari, who plays the role of Shekhar, who is an activist supporting reservation and affirmative action, or Anubha Fatehpura, who plays Nilesh's mother, who fights for justice in a calibrated fashion, or Vipin Sharma, who plays the role of Nilesh's father, who, to make matters worse, is a male dancer wearing female clothes in addition to being from the lower caste. Or Zakir Hussain, who plays the principal of the law college and someone who has a past which gives wonderful nuance to the way he is running the college. Or even with his family members, her own dad and uncle, who are against lower caste folks and have different degrees of hatred. Or even with his cousin Ronnie, who is a misguided youth, thanks to the justifications given by the family against lower caste mingling and the consequent honor and dishonor risk for the family. Siddhant Chaturvedi, who plays Nilesh in the movie, has done a fabulous job. He's clearly a talented actor. There are a lot of close ups of his in the movie, and you simply cannot hide your shortcomings from the merciless, unbiased camera. But he delivers a flawless performance with exactly the right dose of all the emotions. Tripti Dimri has splashy presence and does a good job, but her character is such that she does not get a lot of chance to emote except for the last few moments when she screams non-stop and you almost feel like she's a goddess. And then there is even a psychopath killer, Shankar, played wonderfully well by Saurabh Sachdev, who thinks he's cleansing the system from the dirt of lower caste folks and gives another dimension to the story. There could be a separate movie made on his character altogether, but he plays a wonderful part and provides the much needed closure to the movie. The dialogues are powerful, the music is glorious, and the screenplay is a little better than absolutely brilliant. The movie has no relationship to the earlier movie by the same name Dhadak in 2018, so the part 2 is merely to keep the franchise, but is a different independent story, though the message might be similar. Dhadak 2 ends on a sweet reconciliatory note, which gives hope to us. A sort of a second chance, if you will. And you come out of the movie mesmerized and also with a promise to yourself that you can also contribute to making the world a better place. Director Shazia Iqbal, you deserve a standing ovation as you begin the movie with the quote often attributed to Thomas Jefferson: when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty, which is so pertinent. Finally, when I walked out of the movie, the following poem narrated by Shekhar in the movie kept haunting me. It goes like this: गम की बदली में चमकता एक सितारा है, आज अपना हो न हो पर कल हमारा है. धमकी गैरों का नहीं, अपना सहारा है, आज अपना हो न हो पर कल हमारा है. गर्दिशों से हार कर ओ बैठने वाले, तुझको खबर क्या अपने पैरों में भी हैं छाले. पर नहीं रुकते कि मंजिल ने पुकारा है, आज अपना हो न हो पर कल हमारा है. Bollywood and the whole team of Dhadak 2, take a bow.